Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
And Moses joins us on our desk for our first look at sports. And Ray Mitsuing announced that this year will be his last full season at the CPCA. And at the rate that he's going, he could maybe go for a few more.
Oh, he looks very good. It's like he's turned back the clock, or in this case, turned on the horsepower in the last few weeks. He's already won 6 consecutive day monies. Then you throw in, of course, the 2 straight show victories going into Meadow Lake and inching closer to that High Point title. And through all that, he also had an opportunity at the GM Canada Cup Championship on Sunday as well. And we'll head to that heat number 12. Mitsuing on the 2-barrel, facing off Chris Molly, who's on 1, and Wayne Knight on 3. As they get around the first barrel, Molly would end up knocking his top one. He'll grab the inside rail, but wasn't really looking good for him after that. Mitsuing with a slight lead over Wayne Knight, who was left behind most of this race. Moot point for Molly, as I mentioned, with the penalty. Mitsuing would capture the day money for the 7th straight time. Molly would take 7 seconds in penalties in that heat. Mitsuing would end up with the fastest time of 102.40, making him the 3rd show championship in a row, as well as the Canada Cup. And if you have to take a look at those standings, yeah, they're looking pretty good. Him on top. You also have Wayne Knight, who continues to have another solid week in the CPCA. And he finished 2nd in the day. BJ Carey cracked the top 5. Chance Benzmiller also there in 4th. And the hometown driver, Gordon McCallum, putting on all the stops on this one. He would actually vault to 5th place, and that was pretty good for him, because if you look at the aggregate standings, this is what they look like. Of course, 5th is Jamie Labicane, Chance Benzmiller, fantastic 3 days racing in 4th. McCallum, his best show of the year in 3rd. Knight at number 2, a full 2nd behind. Mitsuing, who continues his impressive streak, talks about the importance of being penalty-free.
When I turned the top barrel and then we're starting to hit the track, I glanced over and I seen that he knocked over his barrel, so I wasn't overly concerned. All I had to do was keep in my lane and keep on running. 1 second could knock you right out of it, you know. The way the boys, Dale and Mick Nolan, are riding, man alive, I can't ask for much better. I got 2 of the best outriders out there, and the horses that they're using are soundproof, and I never even have to look back for where they are, those guys, and they just do their jobs.
Well, it was also championship time down in Melville, as the Northwest Prairie Pirates, the AAA team that was looking to bring home some gold, facing the Saskatoon Giants in a rematch of the first preliminary game, which they lost to the Giants. However, history would repeat itself. The Giants would come out to an early 5-0 lead, and the Pirates tried to come back, but couldn't at the end of the day, losing 5-3. However, congrats on the Pirates on a great season, capturing the silver medal. Now to the NSRBL, they handed out its MVP for the season, and for the 2nd straight year, it goes to a Border City Blue Jay. Steve Lodish is the 2015 Most Valuable Player, and of course, with the numbers you look at, pretty good. Lodish, 4-1 with a .62 ERA, 61 strikeouts in 34 innings. He also had a .459 batting average with 2 home runs and 7 RBI. Well, he was at the plate, not too shabby. Also to mention those NSRBL playoffs, they resume with Game 1 of the semifinals between those Jays and the Wilkie Brewers tonight at Legion Ballpark. First pitch, 6:30. Welcome back, everyone. Of course, when most of us head out to the lake, it's usually a time of sitting back and relaxing. But for one local athlete, she's been tearing up the water. For Kaitlyn Salzl-Borzel, water skiing isn't just a passion, it's also a way of life. Brett Morton explains.
My family's always been big into water skiing, I guess, and growing up to the lake, it's always around you. And we had a friend actually come and approach us, and he's like, we're looking for more people to come and ski at provincials.
Salzl-Borzel started out water skiing for fun, but when the opportunity to compete came, she couldn't pass it up.
I was on skis first when I was 4 years old, just getting up on 2 skis, then going into dropping one and slowly getting into slalom. I've probably been competing for 9 years, so I started out provincials.
Kaitlyn has gone to nationals the last 5 years and has been able to compete against the best in Canada.
My first year, I finished 7th out of 8th. Last year I actually finished 4th out of 6, so I'm slowly improving.
Being from this area, winter is so long and it doesn't allow Salzl-Borzel a lot of time to train, so she has to start as soon as possible.
Like this year I was out the weekend before May Long, 2 days after the ice was off, and train hard all year, all summer long, I guess. I do other sports in the winter that help me stay in shape for it, as well as going to the gym to keep my muscle, and I do downhill ski as well, which helps with your technique and your body.
To qualify for provincials, westerns, and nationals, there's a couple requirements you have to meet.
It goes off of boat speed and shortening the rope. So to get qualified, I just have to go and go around a certain amount of buoys at certain speeds to be able to qualify, kind of thing. So
Salzl-Borzel has high expectations for herself this year at nationals.
I just want to get a new tournament PB, and I want to try and place in the top 3.
The Bronson Forest Water Ski Club holds ski days Saturday and Sunday mornings. Kaitlyn, she gave me a quick rundown of how to water ski. Let's see how that turned out. Well, looks like I'm going to have to go back for some more lessons. Brett Morton, Newcap Sports.